cousin was friends used to hang out. Me and him, I just went over there every day because, you know, he lived next door. And that was before he wasn't even rapping then.
Was he running around doing crazy shit?
He stayed in trouble, but he was kind of quiet. But he stayed in trouble all the time.
Yeah. Did you ever imagine that he would invent like a style that so many people are doing today?
No, when I first heard him, I was like, damn, he's buffing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but he was doing something that other people weren't doing. And I was like, I think that's probably where if you listen to like the Million Ways of Murder, I tried to emulate, but I want to do my own thing. I don't even. If you listen to that album, you can tell like I don't rap nothing like I rap now because I changed it because I was like, well, I don't want to sound. At first, I was doing this because I was like, this is what he doing, so I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can outdo him. Then I was like, well, I don't want to do that because I was like, that's his thing. I want to do my own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people ask me all the time, they like, why don't you record a song, rapping like you did on that? I was like, dude, you know how long ago that was? When I recorded it, right? But if you listen to Mac Monteith back then, he rapped fast. He wanted to sound like I said, all of them was older than us when we started rapping. So, we hearing them. So we're not listening to mainstream artists like, man, I want to rap like him. You know what I mean? And if you listen to his old stuff, he sounded like Mr. Tiny Man. That was like his favorite rapper. And it's like, I don't know if I ever told him, which we talked, me and Tiny Man talked, and I think Monteith probably met him now finally, but I don't know if he ever told him, like, I was trying to rap like you, but if you go back and listen, we was all trying to emulate somebody back then with that first album, with the first thing we did, The Million Ways of Murder, because that was who we was listening to. Like I said, I didn't listen to, only mainstream people I was listening to back then was Ghetto Boys and NWA.
Yeah. Those were the must-haves for everybody.
Yeah, I really didn't listen to. I don't know if you remember that song. What's his name? MC Sick, MC Breed, the Marrero song. You remember that? Yeah. Like I listened to that. It was. I listened to UGK back then. I remember when the first album, their first album came out. I can't think of the name of it, but they had the blue thing on the back of the cover. It was like kind of bit down on the cover. It had "Tell Me Something Good" on it. I had the cassette somewhere. But,
like I
that's what I say. I listen to stuff like that. And I listen to Run DMC, LL, but my cousin and them listen to that. So I listened to that growing up. But when I started, getting stuff that I wanted to buy, or whatever, I started listening to that. And I was like, most of this is rap.
Yeah.
And,
there was so much of it too at that time. You got to think, man. Memphis was just. You guys are known for putting out tapes, So, were you seeing DJ Paul ride around with the Chucky doll? You remember seeing that?
Yeah. I remember him. I remember him so long ago. Like I said, Infamous. It was next door. So I remember him before he even started. Like I said, I remember them before they started rapping. That's how. Like I said, I was next door, and they grew up. They was like Paul man was like grew up in the same. He was like a couple streets down, like on Chadwick, and Infamous was over here. So we kind of, like I said, was in the same area, and they lived on Chadwick. Then they moved over here, so we kind of grew up like I said, next door to each other. So I knew him before it was a serial killer, and I was shocked when I found out he was rapping because. I didn't picture that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did you, when you got older, did you ever, do any music with Paul or want to do anything with him and Jay?
Yeah, I did. And, that's how I ended up meeting T-Rock and everything. I did, but we never did anything. So, I didn't, Paul and them listened, and they took me out of town like plenty of times with them, 3-6 stuff and everything, so.
So you were right. You were there.
Yeah. And I just I can do my own thing or whatever. I just took my own money. I was like, well, I'm gonna drop this album, whatever. Cause I don't want to wait on no man, be waiting on nobody else. I'm like, if you still gonna mess with me, you're gonna mess with me regardless of what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just started back, doing my own thing or whatever, and kept it moving. I got plenty of love. I remember me and Paul got into some guys out of town, got to fight. Me and Paul was the only people fighting.
Oh shit! What happened with this?
Man, it was in Nashville one year, and some guy, I don't even remember what it was about, but I know it was just me and Paul fighting. And I couldn't tell you where everybody else was. It was just me and him fighting. Fighting everybody. It was crazy, but I wouldn't change none of the memories or nothing, because I was like, here, if you talk to him, he'll probably say, like, hey, yeah, me and him was in there scrapping, I'm like, I roll with you, I feel like if I ride with you, you know what I'm saying, somewhere, you know what I'm saying, we in this shit together, you know what I'm saying, we going home, we came here together, we leaving together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it should be. All time.
Yeah, then plus, like I said, you from the hood, you from Magnolia like me, so I ain't finna abandon nobody from my neighbor, somebody I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this has got nothing to do with music and all this other shit. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no honor with you or nothing. I'm like, we out here scrapping. We're gonna roll with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to you. So. I guess it was somebody who was upset with him, but you know what I'm saying? I got your back. Right or wrong, we came here together. We leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, share. Also go over to UJSforLife.com, download the entire archive, and check out new episodes on Apple Podcasts and Blog Talk Radio.